everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Danganronpa. If you guys missed last episode, something happened last night. I don't know what, but I mean, we can all assume. And we also have a pretty good idea of where it happened, and it probably happened right through that door. Probably. Is there anybody on this floor though? That's just kind of chilling like a villain. God, I don't like the fact that I haven't seen, like, Mondo yet, because Mondo's been one of my favorite characters. I don't want Mondo to die. But, now that I said that, is that the curse? I don't know. Let's go on in. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Hello? Well, that's odd. This is absolutely where I was expecting to see something. Huh? The door is open, but aren't they supposed to be locked? I don't like that. What just happened? Hello?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Okay. Investigation!
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya!
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Why am I helping you? No, shut up. Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. What? No! Really? For fuck's sake! Okay. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Why the fuck? Why pick on her? Deadly life! Does that not narrow it down to a female? A woman did this. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand,
Very strange.
most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. It's such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her! How could it not be brutal? No, that's my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming! Did something... Ah! Chihiro! Why is there a different bing bong ding dong?
A body has been discovered.
Yay!
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement! Then Chihiro really is...
Naturally.
dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go around everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. I'm very confused. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time had passed at all. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim! Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man! What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't even have any memory of being alive. Ah! Shut up. I have a feeling immediately that the implication that Byakuya was trying to make is that if it seems like a game, oh, who would it be other than Celeste? I don't know. I can't be certain. Hey, can I talk to Mondo? He's behind a fucking thing. Not a door. I gotta get out of here. There's something written on the wall. Doesn't that concern you? I wanted to talk to Mondo. I wasn't trying to. I can't talk to Mondo. There's blood on the dumbbell. No, there are more important things to worry about right now than the dumbbell. There's blood on it. Okay. Bloodlust, yes. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But, you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. That's right! Okay. And what nickname did the killer, or the internet, give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all over across the country. Words, the ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
And this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? What are you saying? Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Oh, why? 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 Kadonk! She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said, and how she faints anytime she sees blood. A good thing for somebody that's a murderer to say and establish, huh? Yeah, okay. Got my eyes on you. So she is hemophobic. Hemophobic? Got it. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out or somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world is a front back, a top inning, and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. Oh, no, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me! Very well. You take care of that girl. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rush into an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Somebody here is sus as fuck, isn't that right, Monokuma?
of course.
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life, because that's how graduation works! Then, it happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have anything either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
The Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends, having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump in it's so soon.
What?
What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere, right now. Go ahead, you're a waste of space. Dead body is an object?
Piece of shit.
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into ya.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko!
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims! If we mess this up, we're all dead meat!
Hey, hey.
Hold on! If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer! In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
so then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey.
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch.
You need to shut the fuck up!
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
There is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation tooth sweet. If we do not solve the mystery who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. rather, sorry. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. I have some theories that I don't like, and I'll get to those in a second. Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allows you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No,
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There is no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Okay, I'm gonna take some time to talk about my theories, so, here we go. I don't like where this is going, because at first I thought only a girl can get in here, which is not strictly true. Only a girl could get in here, without being shot. The idea behind the sound of a construction site, and then soon after being described as the sound of possibly a machine gun by Monokuma, means that the machine gun went off, which I already acknowledged, but I didn't really think through. That would mean that it went off because a man entered here. Now, that's only if the construction noise was, of course, a machine gun. I also don't like the fact that this dumbbell specifically was used as the obvious blunt object that bludgeoned Chihiro to death. Brutally, I might add. That also limits some people, because I'm gonna be honest, I think probably everybody here could probably pick this up, but not everybody could wield this as a weapon. I don't like what I'm about to suggest, but I feel very strongly like a suspect might be Mondo. And I fucking hate that, because I really like Mondo. I also feel very strongly like there's a contradiction to this, however, because Mondo has made it clear countless times that he would never lift a finger toward a girl. And obviously the victim is Chihiro, a girl. I don't like this. I don't understand where this is actually gonna take us. You know, as grim as this is, I'm not specifically in this scenario as somebody in this school, so I can say it slightly differently than Byakuya, who said it kind of messed up. And bluntly, I'm actually a little excited to see where this goes. Because at this point, I've barely done any investigation, but I've already made some deductions, perhaps. I don't know. Also, the idea behind the killer being named whatever Jack probably has no bearing on gender of the killer, considering male, female. I mean, they're a serial killer, and their identity is, you know, hidden, so it could just be named anything. It doesn't really matter. Also, I don't immediately like how Byakuya is like, you can come with me. Because, like, if Byakuya is the killer, then he's probably gonna do anything in his power to, like he already said, Makoto, he acknowledged me as skillful enough to solve the crime. He could probably misdirect me if I'm to be with him the entire time. And I don't like that. Kyoko, can I talk to you? Hey, got any wisdom? She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know? Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Yeah, Kyoko, I feel like Kyoko's, you know, demeanor toward a lot has been blunt, but I think it's probably because secretly she's probably an investigator in outside life. So, you know, hey Sakura, I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late and also breaking the curfew that we established?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Interesting. Sakura's account has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. So I want to explain myself a little bit because I feel like at the last trial, I showed myself to be, you know, not that inept when it came to the class trial, and I do want to say, yes, that's probably largely because that is true. Maybe I'm just not good at it, and also putting the pressure on is a little much. But also, the way I recorded these, I did half of the murder case, and rather the investigation, like 2 weeks before the trial? 3? It might have been 3 weeks before the trial, so there was a lot of stuff that I was fuzzy on. I desperately want to make sure that I do all of this within the same relative time frame, so it's all fresh in my memory this time. That being said, that's a little out of my control at times when I run out of time to record in a day. And this is a Sunday, and I typically, you know, only record on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, I might have to leave this for a week and split this investigation in 2 again, because I am also running out of time to record today, which is fun. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. I would assume so. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. So that's also an indication at the fact that she was probably strapped up before she was killed. I wasn't buying into the whole idea of her being killed and then brought here and then tied up. But she was probably tied in this spot and, you know, then bludgeoned. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
The more I look at it, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
you're still not sure he did it, is what you want to say? I wonder about that. Also, we can't just assume that Genocide Jack being, you know, typically a man's name is a man in this scenario. Just saying. Also, it's camera. Oh, Byakuya, how's your face doing, buddy? A surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this. As per duh. As per duh. Can I talk to Mondo yet? Seemingly so. Hey, Mondo. I don't like that I suspect you. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You hear Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger? Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wonder what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Also, you literally do not have to go with him. Okay. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to our investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Is there evidence that this is fired? Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Is there any evidence of, like, bullet casings? There should be, I would think. But I'm not seeing any. Okay. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. Okay, fair enough. How about the, this? If I remember right, this Nintendo DS is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
In other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Are they not synonyms? Loaning? Borrowing? I feel like those are synonyms. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am! Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things!
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so, So sleepy! Just listening to you makes you want to pass out! Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together! Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence! No more questions! Figure out the rest on your own damn self!
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Byakuya's got it all figured out already, which is a little sus, but also, considering that is far too suspicious, it honestly kind of rules Byakuya out because it's too obvious then. Card reader has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. But is Byakuya trying to one-up me? Is he trying to use reverse psychology? I don't know. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? All right, gun. This might honestly be a machine gun too, I don't know. A surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume to be a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. Same thing. A surveillance camera, and that's possibly a gun? God, it's so bone chilling. I just can't. Okay, monitor. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now, it's just showing the school crest. I don't see any clues around here anywhere. Probably this is what we should be looking at, considering it's literally the last thing, unless we can talk to Byakuya. Oh, also the door itself, I guess. Which all of this stuff we will be doing next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this episode, please give it a like. If you want to subscribe to follow the remainder of Let's Play, please do so. And also consider supporting me over on Patreon. Links for everything I just mentioned in the description down below. And as always, thanks again for watching. Come back next time for another episode of Danganronpa.